Okay, we end off with the Sama' Naseehah, inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We started the week. Man salaka tariqan yabtaghi fihi ilman sahhala Allahu bihi tariqan ila al-Jannah. Man, whoever, salaka, travels, tariqan. Tariqan is ma'rifah, nakira. Don't look at me like you don't know what I'm saying. What do you mean? You look at me like the can you hear me? You know, is tariqan ma'rifah, nakira. Nakira. Wakker slaap, no? Man salaka tariqan. Whoever travels, tariqan, a path, yabtaghi fihi ilman, seeking in it knowledge, sahhala Allahu bihi tariqan ila al-Jannah. Allah Himself will ease tariqan, a path for each one of you, inshaAllah, ila al-Jannah, to Jannah. What does Jannah mean again? Garden. Is it a garden or the garden? The garden. What is the garden? The garden of paradise. The garden of paradise. The hadith doesn't end there, and I want you to picture this in actual real life, like it's happening. I want you to picture this like it's really happening. Why? Because we believe these words, because this is the words of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he is telling us about this. So we believe that what he tells us comes from Allah. It's inspired by Allah, and especially about things of the unseen. Wa innal malaikata. What happens when a person seeks knowledge? Wa innal malaika, and verily what's malaika? The angels. La tada'u means to lower. They lower. Ajnihataha, they lower their wings. So as a person is coming to class, as you are coming to class, this literally happens. As you are coming to class, the angels lower their wings, rida'an li talibil ilm, rida'an, out of satisfaction, out of pleasure, and out of happiness for the students of knowledge. So what happens when you come to class? That angels actually line the streets and they actually lower their wings for you to, some people say they actually tread on the wings. They actually walk on the wings of the angels to class. Wa innal not alim, alam. Wa innal alam, and the alam, the entire world. The alam is the entire world, like Rabbul Alameen, Lord of all the worlds. Al-alam, the entire world. La yastaghfiru lahu. They seek forgiveness for the student of knowledge. The entire world. Man fis samawati wa man fil ard. And the Prophet wants to like bring to your mind, when you think the entire world, what do you think? Don't think about the big things only. He says, man, whoever is in the heavens, fas samawati, like angels and birds and everything in the heavens, wa man fil ardi, and whatever is in the earth, hatta al-hitanu fil ma, even to the hitan, even to the fish in the sea. So the Prophet Muhammad wants to tell you that the entire world is seeking your forgiveness. Everything in the heavens and everything in the earth, even the fish are making istighfar for you. Can you imagine that? And how desperately are we in need of istighfar? We come here because we are in desperate need of it. We come here because we have a whole lot of baggage. And just coming here is actually shedding ourselves from that. So it's important that you have it in mind when you come to class. You have it in mind when you come to class. العلماء وراء من فضلك العلماء يعني خفف صوتكم إن شاء الله استحسنتم بارك الله. Now, so when you come to class, it's important for you to have it in your mind that this is actually happening to me. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling you this. Why? Because he wants to elevate your station in your own mind. He wants to elevate this gathering here in your own mind, that you are coming here seeking divine knowledge. And that's going to elevate you. It's an important thing. Then the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ wants to tell you why. Why? Why is this great event happening for you? What great event? The angels are coming and lowering their wings for you. The entire world is seeking istighfar for you. Everything in the heavens is seeking istighfar for you. Everything in the earth is seeking istighfar for you. Every plant, creature, insect, even you don't even think about the fish. Even the fish in the sea is seeking forgiveness for you. Why? The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ tells you why. Because وَفَضْلُ الْعَالِمِ عَلَى الْعَابِدِ. Because the superiority of the alim. What's the alim? The one who has knowledge. How do you get knowledge? How do you get knowledge? By seeking knowledge. So as you study every week, you're going to become more alim and more alim, which means you actually know more and more and more. And the superiority of the alim, of the one that knows, ala al-abid, over the one that, what's the abid? What's ibadah? What's ibadah means? Worship. So abid is what? Worshipper. So I'm not comparing the one that knows and the one that doesn't know. I'm comparing what? The one that knows and the one that prays. And I'm comparing those two. Are they both good? They're both amazing. Allah is saying the superiority of the alim, of the one that knows, ala al-abid, over the one that worships, is what? كَفَضْلِ الْقَمَرِ عَلَى سَائِرِ الْكَوَاكِبِ. It's like the superiority of the moon over all of the rest of the stars. So when you look into the sky and you see a bright moon and you see little star dots there, the bright moon is what? The brightness of the alim. And the little star dots are what? Those are the worshippers. Then the Prophet ﷺ says, Innal ulama, verily the ulama. What's ulama? The plural of alim. Ulama, the ones that know. And as you study more, you become more alim. That's how it works. Verily the ulama, warathatul anbiya. They are the heirs of the prophets. What's the heir? Someone who inherits. Innal anbiya, verily the prophets, lam yuwarrithu dinaran wala dirhaman. They don't leave behind for inheritance any gold coin or any silver coin. There's no coins left behind. Innama warathul ilm. They only leave behind knowledge. Meaning what? There's nothing else to take from our Prophet ﷺ except what? Except that knowledge that he came with. And in that knowledge there is nur and there is barakah and there is guidance and there is everything in that knowledge. And what words, what form does it take? It's a transmission that from teacher to student, all the way to our time. So when you come to this class, you actually become part of a very elevated chain. Because as you are sitting with your teachers now, we sat with our teachers. And as we sat with our teachers, they sat with their teachers. All the way to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the way to Jibril, all the way to Allah. So these circles are blessed circles. Don't deprive yourselves of this blessing. There's nothing more important than this. That's what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu wants to tell you. There's nothing more important than seeking divine knowledge. He ends the hadith with, فَمَنْ أَخَذَ بِهِ. So whoever has taken bihi with it, a portion of this divine knowledge, أَخَذَ بِحَظٍ وَافِرٍ. He has taken a huge amount of goodness. So again, you have to elevate the station of learning within your heart. You have to elevate the station. And as you elevate it within your heart, you're going to take it more seriously. Because you actually draw benefit to how much attention you have and how much seriousness you have. That's how you draw benefit. Because Allah gazes upon you, upon your hearts at this very moment, and He sees how you feel. It's okay to feel tired, maybe a bit hungry. But He wants to see love for learning His book. Love for seeking guidance. He wants to see emptiness here. What's emptiness in your heart? Saying, Ya Allah, I don't know, I came here to learn. He wants to see humility here. I don't know it all. He wants to see a what? A talib. What's a talib? A seeker. Talaba means to seek. So a talib, student is one translation, but the more accurate translation is seeker. He wants to see in your heart that you are seeking. You are looking. And if you are seeking, it means what? You don't have all the answers. You don't have it all sorted out. Because if you had it all sorted out, you wouldn't be here. We come here seeking, and our whole knowledge, our whole life is actually talib, always seeking. So inshallah, my dua for all of us is we must keep walking this path. See the weather, it starts raining today. Sometimes the rain also comes, can't go to class, it's raining. Rain is just water, no? It's also wet sometimes, the rain also. But what I want to say is last week was hot. Very hot for class. This week is raining. Maybe next week windy. Following week, there's always going to be, I'm telling you now from the beginning, there's always going to be some excuse for you not to be here. Many of the times, oh yes, it's going to be logistics, nikah, and so on, you can't make it and so on. But sometimes it's just your own nafs speaking. You just can't push your nafs hard enough. So you're going to have to take account of yourself, inshallah. Take account of yourself. Push yourselves. Because especially the beginning of the journey is a bit rocky. But as you get going, it becomes much easier, inshallah. So inshallah, this next few weeks, try to take account of yourself. And be careful of all the excuses. Can I give you some more excuses, inshallah? Just so I can prepare you. I should have done Arabic when I was young. But now you're old, khalas, so what are you going to say? You should have, could have, would have, that's all finished. I should have done it when I was young. Number 2, I think I'm rather going to work hard, save money, quit my job, and then do it full time. Another excuse. When's that? 5, 10, 15, 20 years time. You'll be in the qabr by that time. Yallah, bismillah, seek knowledge now. What are you waiting for? You quit your job, all this stuff. Bismillah, start seeking knowledge now. One day Allah blesses you, can do it full time, inshallah. Doesn't matter. You must seek it now. Third excuse is what? Third excuse is what? Number 1, when I was young. Number 2, I'm going to do it full time. Number 3, this isn't for me. This is too difficult for me. I'm telling you, it's not too difficult for you. You have to believe in yourself. You can do this. Hundreds of other people coming for break now, they've all done it. They've been here 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, all ranges, all ages, all backgrounds. They've done it. Don't let this worst comes to you. I can't do it. I can't. If you say you can't and you say you can, you're always right. You say you can't, you're going to believe you can't. You say you can, you're going to believe you can. You say to yourself, I can. Don't come with your insecurities here. Please leave it there by high school. Or there by university. Leave all that there. Don't worry about that here. Here, bismillah. No insecurities. You can, inshallah. All this wiswas. All this excuses. Number 4, I don't have time. Bring me your schedule, I'll find time for you, inshallah. I tell you what, look at your phone. Put your phone away all the time you'll get. You have time. And if you don't have time, you make time. But no one can live without studying. No one can live without learning. So inshallah, it's a beginning. We want to see you next week again, yeah, inshallah. All this face, I'm going to take a photo and see who's still here. Before and after. Can you see the gaps already? Can you see some of the gaps? Not so bad. The sisters, mashallah, more istiqamah. The brothers, you can see here. The whole row is gone here. Vasi Bensa here. Where are they? Can you see what's happening? Brothers, you like an endangered species sometimes, no? You want that list? I read that red fish. You mustn't eat. Be careful, inshallah. Allah grant istiqamah. Barakallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We'll come back here at 10:38, inshallah. Barakallah.